feel that the U.S. blockade has complicated the situation, particularly for Qatar, but for the GCC in general? And then, in addition, I understand Qatar is having conversations with Iran. If you could shed some light on that. You know, there's some reporting that there's discussions of money being released to improve relations. If you could touch on that as well.
First of all, regarding the situation in the Strait right now, we have not been able to use the Strait normally since this war has started. This is not a new occurrence. What is happening right now is certainly not conducive of ending the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz, but we have always said that there needs to be a sustainable solution that guarantees that no party is able or willing to block movement through the Strait. When it comes to the call between His Excellency the Prime Minister and the Iranian Foreign Minister, in the call we reiterated our position in condemning any attacks on the sovereignty of Qatar or any neighboring country. We reiterated our support for the ceasefire, and we urged the Iranian side to engage fully in the talks, as we have said of the U.S. and other parties. Other than that, I don't have anything to report. But let me say it for the record, very clearly. All of these attempts to tarnish the reputation of Qatar, or to show that Qatar is acting alone when it comes to dealing with the threat of this war, let me say it very clearly. We have always said from day one, we consider any attack on any of our neighbors in this region an attack on the sovereignty of Qatar, and therefore any solution is to be a regional solution in dealing with this threat. There has been absolutely no single-lined process with the Iranians since the war has started. The attacks on our countries have persisted and have only stopped with the ceasefire, including the last night before the ceasefire, and therefore we are continuing in coordinating with our neighbors, and there has been absolutely no money discussions on this. I have said it, on the record before. We are concerned with defending our country. We will defend our country against any attacks, and any talk of financially stopping these attacks is completely false, and it's just aiming to tarnish the reputation of my country.